Okay, so transitioning from a TV review to a movie review, and one that I saw in the weekend, and I'm glad I did, and it's Kingdom of the Planets of the Apes. This is the fourth movie that continues the reboot that started in 2011 with Rise and then Dawn and then War. That trilogy revolved around Caesar, and although his name is mentioned throughout, this is mostly a new cast of characters. One of the apes comes back, known as Raka, but this is a fantastic film in itself. So it's mainly revolves around a new ape named Noah who is trying to do everything he can to avenge the loss of his father and his family, and go after a bunch of apes who slaughtered them wearing these masks in the name of Caesar. So he goes on this journey, and then he meets up with Raka again for a while, and plus this human, this young girl played by Freya Allen. For those that may not be aware, Freya Allen may be familiar with her from as Siri in the Netflix series The Witcher. So that's how some people may be familiar with the young actress. They somehow find themselves in a situation where a tribe of apes are trying to go further in evolution and take the weapons and knowledge of humans and so forth. So we see like this world all desolated, looks like apocalyptic land, barely any humans. And when we do see humans, they resort to like Homo sapiens, kind of like tribes, like cavemen, cave women, sort of. So they don't speak, they don't talk. And a lot of the apes this time, they do speak well English. So you kind of see how these movies have evolved in a lot of ways. And now the world has moved on, and especially these apes, since the death of Caesar from War for the Planet of the Apes. And I think this, although I think the trilogy is better than this new one, Kingdom is still very excellent. And I'm really glad it goes in the direction. Visuals are excellent. The motion capture is definitely excellent as well. And I definitely liked everything I saw here. So there's still a pretty solid story. You kind of even like watching it made me think about like what I mean. It's all just science fiction, and so I get it in some ways, action and science fiction, but it's pretty cool to just kind of see the evolution of creatures like humans and apes, like how they differ from one another, and their philosophies of life are sort of different in a way. Of course, especially with the main antagonist, Proximus Caesar ape, you know, trying to take the charge, capturing a lot of these apes, enslaving them so that they can open this big vault. And I'm not going to spoil it, but we know what's inside. It is dangerous and so forth. And I think the as in the way the movie ended, I think like to me it sort of teases a major human versus ape conflict, which I'm pretty certain will happen this time with the way it ended. No mid-credit scene or anything, by the way, but it's pretty excellent. I Other than maybe like two or three cast members, I haven't totally memorized the cast members involved, but definitely great directing by Wes Bale, Wes Ball, I think his name. No Matt Reeves like before, but definitely really excellent movie. And I really like the relationship Noah has with Anya and Suna, the other two apes from his tribe, and his mother as well, being an important figure in his life. And this other human, Trayvon character, as as if he like gave up on anything and believes like teaching these apes, making them more intelligent, giving them more knowledge of of humanity and whatever. It's it's just like a think of it like a secondary antagonist sort of way, but doesn't really have much, doesn't have much screen time and so forth. But Freya kind of connects everything together because she understands, because she pretend like she knows nothing and kind of lie to Noah, but try to like save herself and escape and so forth. And uh, that's why like some of these apes are targeting her, because she has a map to the key that they're looking for and whatever. And so that's kind of, you don't have to put too much thought into it, but it's a really cool film, really cool story. I will say the prior trilogy definitely much better. It's pretty cool to see the changes here with the apes speaking good English and using sign language with when necessary. So I thought that was pretty cool here. But yeah, if you liked the prior movies that came out before in the previous decade, I think you'll like Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Definitely worth watching. It's not dumb. It's not trying to be like dumb entertainment or anything. It's just give good storytelling and so forth. It's just meant to have strong storytelling with friendship, kind of with like friendship and family. Obviously going to be a big part of it, a core of it, but still an excellent film all around.